Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
It's over a mile to the school, and there's no crossing guards, and parents aren't stopping at the crosswalks.
Parents are concerned about their kids' safety, and they want the city of Fargo to know. City planners say they want to hear more from parents as they work to make your child's walk to school safer.
They're updating Fargo's Safe Routes to School plan for the first time in a decade. Valley News Team's education reporter Veronica Marshall explains the new push for student safety and how you can make your voice heard.
People are getting, almost ran over trying to get their kids to school.
Jennifer Mawson says her children are afraid to walk to school.
They can't get across the street. I walk to pick them up, and parents just do not stop.
It's an unsafe situation that she's tried to fix before, but she says she hasn't had much success.
I started the petition in August for busing, and that we haven't heard anything from the board with that.
But Mawson has a new option, and with it, new hope. Now, parents' comments and concerns will be heard by the city itself, thanks to a new push for student safety. The City of Fargo's Safe Routes to School plan is being updated for the first time since 2009. The plan aims to identify and address the safety challenges Fargo's littlest learners face when they walk or bike to school.
This includes grades K through 8, so that includes the elementary schools and the middle schools. It's just the safety component of the younger students too. And they may not be quite as aware of the traffic laws and the safety, and they're even not quite as tall or something too, maybe harder to see.
Farnsworth says some of these challenges can be met with simple fixes like adding crosswalks or stop signs, all the way up to more complex ones like bringing in crossing guards.
I think that's definitely on the table. That can have a lot of positive impact on safety and encouraging students to walk to school and make the parents feel comfortable.
But he says the project won't be successful without input from parents.
They know where the issues are, maybe more than we are, who might just be out there for a day or two to take a look at that. So we really encourage the parents to take a chance at that survey.
I will definitely be looking forward to getting that.
Giving Mawson new hope that when her youngest child heads off to school, it will be a safer trip. In Fargo, Veronica Marshall, Valley News Live.
And for more details about the project, such as open house dates and how to leave your feedback, head to Valley News Live's website and complete the information.
New at 6, the reactions from those in Mandan who say yesterday's quadruple homicide was a shock to the community. This after the names of the 4 victims were released. They are 52-year-old Robert Fackler, 42-year-old Adam Fuhrer, 45-year-old Lois Cobb, and 50-year-old William Cobb. They were all found dead Monday morning at the RJR Management Office building in Mandan. One neighboring business owner says the entire day felt eerie as no one knew what was going on.
It got really surreal when a detective came over here and needed to look through our surveillance cameras, and it was, that's really, I'm like, oh my, what's really going on over there?
Authorities are saying this is not a murder-suicide and are still searching for the killer, but say the public is not in danger. Police say evidence has been sent to labs for further review. An exact cause of death has not been released yet. But stick with Valley News Live as more details develop on this story.
Still felt a little chilly out there today, but no one can really get sick of seeing that sunshine, could they? What are we expecting for temps tonight? Hutch?
Well, we are getting colder thanks to those gusty northwest winds. We have a Canadian air mass that's shoving south, and as it does so, radar shows that we're getting some very quick hitting showers of snow, and they're continuing to push off through parts of west central and northwest Minnesota. We just had one pass through Fargo moments ago, and that's already pushing in toward Pelican Rapids and northern and western parts of Otter Tail County. And Becker County also seeing a smattering of snow showers. Temperatures slipping into the 30s. Here's the good news. The wind and clouds will decrease as we go through the overnight hours, so I expect more sunshine in your midweek forecast. I'll have details on that, and we'll update you on our warm-up here in just a few minutes.
Decreasing winds, that sounds the best of all.
It does not blow.
Thanks.
Yeah.
A 32-year-old Jamestown man is charged with felony attempted murder and aggravated assault after authorities say he attacked a staffer at the North Dakota State Hospital last week. Reports state that Jason Benefiel tried to choke the woman, then hit her numerous times, causing her to black out. She suffered 2 large cuts to her face, a fractured septum, and lost consciousness. 2 staff members witnessed the assault. Benefiel had told staff members that he wanted to kill or assault someone, and he was struggling to control those thoughts.
7 people are behind bars tonight after a Minnesota drug bust turned up heroin laced with fentanyl and a child found by authorities in the same home. Police seized the fentanyl, meth, drug paraphernalia, and a gun inside the home in Red Bee, Minnesota. The March 29th raid landed people in jail on a handful of charges, including possession of drugs and child endangerment. For a complete list of who was arrested along with their charges, head to our website and click on this story.
North Dakota's House Judiciary Committee removed an amendment to a bill that would have prevented a judge from barring the parental rights of a convicted rapist who is married to a victim and had a child as a result of the assault. The amendment caused backlash on social media, and committee chairman Kim Koppelman of West Fargo says the bill is better without it. Koppelman says there was no objection from any committee members on the amendment's removal.
In North Dakota, we are very good at respecting one another, disagreeing without being disagreeable, and passing good public policy. Now, the end result of this is that, but the firestorm that occurred in the meantime could have easily been avoided.
Koppelman says he hopes the bill will pass on the House floor as it stands.
Pothole season is here. Unfortunately, it can also mean an occasional sinkhole. That's the case in Moorhead. You're about to see a 7-foot wide, 3-foot deep sinkhole on 10th Avenue North and 18th Street. Moorhead Public Service telling us that the sinkhole was caused by a water main break. It's been temporarily filled with gravel, but it might be several more weeks before it's fully repaired.
Many in the FM area have been saying there's a stomach bug going around, but a whistleblower contacted us saying she thinks it's in the water. We toured water treatment plants in both Fargo and Moorhead and found the water quality has, in fact, changed with the flooding. But we're told while the water often gets saltier and muddier, all the chemicals used are heavily EPA regulated, and that nothing that was added should cause sickness.
I could taste just a hint of taste a little more salty, but that's about, maybe slightly.
We reached out to local hospitals as well as public health and the North Dakota Department of Health to discuss the chemical levels the plants gave us, but none were able to fulfill our request. If you need help with an issue in your community, call our whistleblower hotline, 237-6576. You leave your tip and then a member of our team will get on the case and go to work to expose the truth.
Get ready for more road closures around Fargo-Moorhead this week as the Red River moves quickly to major flood stage. The Red River hit 21 feet early this morning, which is still minor flood stage, meaning the city of Moorhead will shut down the 3rd Street underpass that runs next to the river. At 22 feet, the North Broadway Bridge is closed, and at 25 feet, you'll see park areas along the river starting to flood. Rivershore Drive in Moorhead under I-94 and the 12th Avenue North Bridge in Fargo, they close at 28 feet. All of this is expected to happen this week. By the way, there are 2 more flood preparation meetings scheduled for tonight. One is at Centennial Elementary in Fargo. An open house is set for just about 23 minutes from now at 6:30, with a presentation scheduled for 7. And Moorhead has a community flood meeting scheduled for tonight as well. That starts at 7 at the Comstock Memorial Union at MSUM. The Fargo Park District closed all riverfront parks and trails because of flood or expected threat of higher water. There's flooding on portions of some trails. The district says the closures are to reduce traffic in the areas, and they will remain closed until flood levels subside and the cleanup is completed. The closed parks and trails include Lindenwood Park, Oak Grove Park, Elzagle and Trollwood to Riverwood Trails. For a complete list of the parks and trails that are closed, go to our website and click on this story.
Spring